Hi, I'm Michael Stewart Foley, and I'm an historian of American political culture. I used to say I was an historian of post-1945 America, or an historian of American social movements, both of which are still true. But these days, my research examines the intersection of American popular music and politics. As a kid, I grew up obsessed with music and politics in equal measure. I came out of a working-class labor union family, and my parents were involved in local politics. My dad was town moderator in our New England community. He was less enthusiastic about my fixation on rock and roll, but there was no changing that. Years later, I followed my interest in social movements through graduate school, when I wrote a doctoral dissertation on the draft resistance movement during the Vietnam War. But as I was preparing to publish that project as my first book, I bought Johnny Cash's Live at Madison Square Garden album and was surprised to hear the Man in Black talking about the war from the stage that night in December 1969. For the first time, I started to think about music as a vehicle for serious political engagement. Reflecting on the most crucial political issues facing the United States since the 1960s, I started to wonder about the role of musical artists as public citizens, and about their songs as forms of political expression and also invitations to political discourse. Over the years, as I moved from assistant professor to full professor across 4 different universities in 4 different countries, I published a book about Dead Kennedy's first album, as well as a book called Citizen Cash, The Political Life and Times of Johnny Cash, alongside several essays on punk, country, and jazz politics. Which is how I eventually circled around to grunge. In this course, we'll get to explore the origins of grunge, musically, geographically, and politically, and follow the story as local hype became national and international. We'll see moneyed interests take grunge over, as alternative became mainstream, and we'll see the artists and originators fight back. Ultimately, we'll get to think about the enduring legacy of this genre of American music and its political importance and relevance today. I'm Michael Stewart Foley, and I hope you enjoy this Audible original.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.